Dude, I'm cannibal.
Welcome back to Touche Game Nights. I am the Super Shay alongside my tag team partners, the party. And go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Luna.
And you are?
I'm Phoenix.
You are?
I am Shaman Shade.
And I am your DM for the night, Super Shay. Last we left off, you had been charged by the king to go and help the pixies. The pixies sent you out in all four standard directions because they were being attacked from all sides. You eventually defeated all of the enemies in those areas, ending in the east, where you found a map. And once this map was found, all of you took heed to a warning from Luna that you needed to get back to the forest quickly. Upon reaching the forest, you found the pixie village burned to the ground and all of the pixies slaughtered. Along with your companion, or at least you thought was your companion, Pixie the Pixie, who turned out to be a doppelganger, and he unraveled a story of how things had gone so wrong. About that time you heard an explosion, and then another, which led you directly back to Castle Wisteria, and it had been raided and under siege by orcs. You entered, freed the king from the dungeon, and you were working your way back up to the main floor in order to clear the castle.
So,
you took on 18 orcs, 3 regiments of 6, and defeated them all, at which point you decided that it was needed to have a rest. So you went back down into the dungeon where the king was safely hiding and took a long rest, and we have come to this point as of right now.
So, we have decided to do a little bit of updating on our characters. I'd like to mention what we did. For my character, I fixed some of the spells, removed the level 4 and higher, because I have learned my character can be overpowered and also annoying. I only have 2 level 3 spell slots, but I can regain them after a short rest, which lasts an hour, according to Siri. I also gained the 2 Eldritch invocations called Pact of Blade and Bursting Blade. This allows me to make a pact with one of my blades, attunement, essentially, and it allows me to also do an extra action with that pact weapon. So I am going to attune my scythe. I'm going to call it Bone Reaper.
Ooh.
I dig it.
Yeah.
The other 2 have also made some upgrades to their characters as far as spells and spell slots.
Yes.
We can get into that as we go through. But you've just taken a long rest. You have reallocated your spells. All of your HP and spell slots are now free to use.
So I have a request. Going with Pact of Blade. Instead of charisma, can I use wisdom? I know the book says charisma, but if I'm being honest, he agrees with me. Wisdom is much better.
Well, and quite honestly, this is not by the book. This is kind of a homebrew, so I'll allow it.
Yay! Also, Uncle Master Pastor, 48-time Hall of Famer, Sir Uncle Legend, Professor Bishop, is in the chat.
Welcome. Happy to have you here. Thank you for being here. So, we are in this stage of the castle. This is the main floor. You are down in the dungeon, which is right down here. You've gone down the stairs into that dungeon. You are with
Dungeon.
the king, and the king had promised you that after this long rest, he would accompany you on the next leg of this journey.
Yes.
So, what do you all decide you want to do?
I want to head back into the main hall.
Okay, you start your way up the stairs. You start hearing footsteps, kind of not real close, but in the general vicinity.
Obviously.
Give me a perception roll.
For how many of us?
All of you.
I think my 16 hits pretty well.
Well, what about my... So, perception,
Wisdom.
right?
Wisdom.
Perception.
I have 20 total.
9.
Okay.
Always one-upping me.
So,
Upstaging.
Phoenix would see this first. He kind of peers up over the top. He kind of looks right and left. He sees patrols that are coming from the two open corridors on either side. They kind of come in, peer around, and go back. So they're patrolling their area. Word has clearly gotten out that someone is here and someone has taken down 3 of their regiments. There's a threat within the castle, and they are trying to accommodate for that.
I'm getting some deja vu.
Aren't we all?
How do we want to play it?
I wanna... We can all get Dispel Magic, correct?
Well, yes, but it requires a higher magic stat than I can even offer. Like
I can get it, technically. I think I would have to trade out one of my current spells.
Well,
Yeah.
I have 2 level 2 slots
Which you
and
had
4
to have
level
done
4
on the long
slots.
rest.
Yeah. I did not think to do so. Because I wasn't too understanding of my current character.
Well, I'm thinking, and this is just me personally, but I have a feeling that have the king by our side now, he might have some
Hey,
perks.
Hey King, what is your class?
My class?
He's king.
I am
dude.
king.
Do you have spells?
Of course I have spells. I'm
Do-
a king.
Do you have Dispel Magic?
What king wouldn't have dispel magic?
Okay, so can you dispel those doors up there on the stairway?
What spells on the doors?
So we hit the door, and it regrew.
Oh.
yeah, and they're locked, so we can't bust them down. Now I've got a key.
Well, that is a predicament.
Well, I do have this rock key.
How are we going to get around the orcs?
Well, we could always send someone out to be a distraction.
Don't you dare send me out. I have 21 max HP.
Well, we could always just throw a rock.
I grab your rock key,
Hey, that's my rock key.
and I throw it literally into the right hole. Whiskers!
You throw the key into the hall, it hits the ground, noise is made, so therefore the orcs have heard you. They know that something is here. They're all coming in toward the lobby.
Well, time to hide.
You now have 12 orcs sitting on the outside.
You know what this means? Stealth kill.
I just poke my head back down on the stairs so that way, hey, the orcs do not spy me.
I'm saying stealth kill.
So as they are searching about, they start moving closer to that corridor, the stairway that you guys are coming up from.
I'm saying we do stealth kill.
Well, if we stealth kill, you know who else is going to see? Literally every single orc that's coming in this way.
Yes, but if we take out 8, it's going to be less damage. Well, less of a pain for us.
Well, right now there's only 4 of us, and getting in
There's
8...
12 orcs, 4 of us. I'm thinking we can do it.
Well, that depends on our roll.
The king says, "Step aside."
Well, I step aside.
I step aside, straighten my back, and stay out of sight.
He moves up to the top of the stairs. You all are like, "What's he doing? What's he doing? He's gonna get us caught."
Fireball.
He in fact casts Fireball. It blows into the main floor. Huge explosion covering 20 feet. As he does, he moves back down the stairs to avoid the blast.
He could tell.
Takes out 6 of the orcs.
You can
Holy
tell I'm
fireball.
6 remain.
You can tell I'm very happy.
Let's climb up the stairs and pull out my sword of lifesteal.
The king says, "Charge!"
Shouldn't we roll for initiative?
Roll for initiative. They definitely all know you're there.
10.
10 total.
10 total.
Wow, we're matched.
You copied me.
And Luna.
I rolled a 15.
Jesus.
And let's see here.
Without my modifier.
The king.
4.
I can't read it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to use my other D20. Oh, I can read that. That's a 17.
Big
What's
old
his
17.
what is his initiative plus?
Scared the cat.
What level is he?
It's tough being old. I gotta be able to see things. At any rate, the king rolls a 17. He is gonna be the first attacker.
No shit.
So he pulls out his sword. He charges into the lobby.
I don't think he
He
hit.
swings for the first orc, and the orc, having seen the fireball coming out and the explosion occurring, kind of sidesteps him. He was expecting it coming.
Well,
Goes to Luna.
Use my frost sword. Snow.
Snowy.
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 damn.
That was an 18
Plus your strength.
3.
21.
21.
That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
21.
Yeesh.
Huh?
Yeesh.
Ah, what? I'm having fun. Whee! Ooh, 10.
Plus 4. 14.
Nice.
14. Okay. So you charge in. You rear back on your frost sword. You swing at one of the orcs that's standing. Well, he's looking for you. He happened to have his back turned looking out the other direction. You slash right across his back. He's bleeding profusely.
I said bone reaper,
He's
right?
still alive,
Okay.
but he is bleeding profusely. Now, roll the damage for your frost,
1d6.
for the actual ice.
1d6.
3.
I do think that orc might be dead.
I think it's dead.
As he's turning to try and look at you, you see the ice billowing around his body. It builds up, he freezes. You kick him down, he shatters into pieces. One orc
Yeesh.
down, 5 remain.
Yeesh.
Which one of you is going to go first?
I got the die.
I would like to.
I already got my die. So yeah, I currently have my Sword of Lifesteal out, so I pull out my Fire Sword. Fire Sword activates. So first up, Sword of Lifesteal. You fail me. 9 total.
So you swing your Sword of Lifesteal. The orc turns around just in time, moves off to the side, and the sword swings just past him, clipping the ground. You see a spark of like fiery type of sparks.
Now, of course, first, this is actually something that turns out I actually had as an ability for my class, but I can attack twice which I've been doing throughout this entire campaign, but ever since I reached level 5, I think I was always able to do it, so
Yes.
it doesn't really matter, I just forgot to write it down. Oh, and so now my fire sword is coming on up. Looks like a 14.
14 hits.
Alrighty. Okay, since that hits, now I get to roll my 1d10 and 4 damage. Looks like I got myself a good old 6 plus 2. That is 8 damage.
Okay,
Now
give
we
me
see-
fire.
Now let's see how much fire damage it does. 3.
So that would be 9 damage.
So, 9. So, I rolled a 6 plus 2, that is 8. So this would actually be the 11 damage,
Okay.
which is pretty good.
So after your first sword misses, your other one is already charged up, ready to go. You swing upward. You slash across his chest. The gash starts bleeding. The fire cauterizes the blood. Or the gash, I should say. And he is currently taking fire damage. He screams out. And that brings us to Shaman.
Okay, so I am gonna use my scythe, my Bone Reaper.
Okay.
I'm using wisdom, correct?
Wisdom.
Does a 21 hit?
Oh, most definitely. 21 hits.
21?
Might be a stupid question. I get to use 1d10 plus my 1d6 for necrotic damage per turn. And I get to attack twice. Because of my bursting blade.
Okay, so this is your first attack.
8 plus 3. Because of necrotic damage per turn.
That would be 11.
Yes. Do I have to re-roll for hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
I gotta-
Admit you missed the second one.
I got a 4 plus 3.
7. Yeah, you missed. Okay, so you take your scythe, you swing across the first time. It cuts from shoulder to shoulder. Takes a ton of damage. Blood starts coming out. You see the necromancy,
Necrotic.
the necrotic energy take hold of it. You try to bring it back, but at the same time that you're bringing your scythe back, he's falling backwards, staggering because of the first hit.
I had a plan to cast Hex. I forgot
It
about
swings through, and you have missed your second swing.
that. Darn!
That is going to take it to the orcs.
Oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh.
Okay. So the first orc, the one that you had attacked, is coming right back at you with his great axe. He swings his great axe, 15 to your armor class.
19.
Not hit.
Okay. So he swings his great axe. You take your sword of lifesteal and you bat it away, parrying it off to the side.
Man,
The
this is a sturdy sword.
second orc is attacking Shaman, because that's the one that he hit. 12 to your armor class.
Exact.
Okay, so 12 goes to the hit. And he is going to do 1 damage. So he takes his axe, he swings. You're kind of moving out of the way, and it just kind of scratches you across the shoulder.
Just but a scratch.
Darn.
You shake it off. Not a whole lot of damage going on. Third one is swinging at Luna. And it definitely misses. It was a 2.
Yeah.
He swings. You kind of move back. And as he's swinging through, you're like, really? Really? The fourth orc is swinging for Shaman.
Oh no!
He also misses terribly.
That one?
He swings down towards your leg. You just kind of jump over top of it.
Was it in that one?
No, it was a 4.
Oh, can I use my scythe to hook it then? Instead?
No.
Darn. Worth it.
Last one is swinging at Phoenix. This was a nat 20.
Ow!
Ooh,
That's gonna hurt.
crit. That's a crit.
So you're going to take a total of 8 damage.
Okay, so I'm at
So he
34.
swings his great axe. You
26.
try to parry it away. You see it cut through your armor,
You're gonna
26.
need new armor.
and it penetrates into your skin.
This is gonna leave a nasty scar, but
Yeah, you're gonna need new armor after
Phoenix
this.
at first screams out, "Ah!"
No! Shut your mouth!
But he gets a little upset by it.
Rage. But he's not barbarian, darn it!
Takes us back to the top of the order, which is going to be the king.
Hit nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. 19, still crit.
So he swings his sword, hitting the orc.
I think.
no, you need a nat 20 to deal critical
You could do
hits.
19 as crit. Some people do it. 19 and higher. Some people do 18.
The orc kind of sidesteps as the sword's coming down. It clips his arm. He takes about 1 damage. But he's angry. That brings us to Luna.
Cross sword.
That's not hitting.
8.
You take your frost sword. You're kind of swinging it backhanded. And because of the odd angle, the orc is able to kind of duck under it as you come upward. That'll be on to Phoenix.
Okay, looks like you're asking for it. Time to use a little spell I learned.
What are you casting?
Find Steed.
Find Steed. And what does that do?
Basically allows me to summon a faithful steed of otherworldly power, basically.
Otherworldly animal, I think. I don't know. I didn't
And
look too much
this
into it.
one,
Direwolf?
I'm summoning a direwolf.
I think you have to tame it first.
No.
I don't know.
No, it's a
No, it's a summon, so
it's a summon.
His.
which means it's my familiar.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a second
So-
one of you?
You cast.
I don't know.
The wolf appears. It just kind of fabricates itself right in the middle of the foyer.
Foyer?
Yeah. The lobby. The front room. The main room.
Oh.
This direwolf.
It looks and
Alright, let's see here. Or just kind of.
so that takes your action or bonus action.
Hold on, looking it up. Find Steed. Duration instantaneous, casting time action.
So that is your action. You won't be able to attack, but you can take a bonus action.
Let's see here. Her armor class 10 plus 1 per spell level. I do not know my spell level.
Whatever the highest level spell you're able to cast.
Level 2.
Level 2, so.
So
Oh,
it'll be +2.
yeah. So armor class 12 for this guy. Hit points 5 plus 10 per spell level. The seed has a number of hit dice, d10s, equal to the spell's level. Well, it's a level 2 spell.
So,
Speed 60 feet, fly 60 feet, requires level +4.
So,
it's just 60 feet movement.
Phoenix has the class feature Faithful Steed, which allows him to cast Find Steed without using a spell slot.
Right.
Yeah, so I I still have 2 level 2 spell slots.
Yeah, you just used up an action.
Yes.
So, the dire wolf has 18 strength plus 4. And that's its modifier. Its save is plus 4 as well. It basically just has a bunch of good stats.
Okay.
Senses, passive perception, 11. Languages, telepathy. He 1 mile, works only for me. He challenge rating, none.
Okay, so what are you going to do with your bonus action, or is that going to be your turn?
I think for my bonus action, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, so that takes us to Shaman.
Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
I'm going to use my scythe.
Okay.
13. That's a hit.
13 hits.
Yes. Damage. That is 8 total. But he also takes necrotic d6 per turn.
Okay.
Since that was my hit roll, I get to roll this again.
Okay.
Which is a 6!
Youch.
And then I'm gonna attack again using my bursting blade.
Okay.
Nat 1. Make it up.
So you swing the first one, and it finishes the job on the orc that you had originally hit. Cuts through from shoulder down to hip.
Yeah.
You see this part of his body just kind of slump over and fall. His bottom half falls backwards.
Yeah.
He's in 2 pieces, and he is not among the living anymore.
Yay.
Your second swing, you're swinging toward one of the other orcs that's still standing.
You're still pretty.
He takes his axe. He locks it into your scythe. Tries to pull away. Can't. But he pushes you off to the side and you start a spin.
Ooh-wee.
That's embarrassing.
Goes to the orcs.
I'm gonna take a little break. I need to.
So while we are waiting on those two, make sure you also hit the like button and the subscribe buttons. It helps our channel out a lot. We've just started in on Dungeons and Dragons. We are all kind of noobs at this, but at the same time, we thought it'd be a lot of fun to, take you on our journey with us on learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's something that many of us all of us have wanted to do for a while. And we finally decide, you know what, we're just going to bite the bullet and do it. So this is kind of our venture into the nerd world, so to speak. And we hope you enjoy it. The story that we've made is completely ours. We did not take this from anywhere else. This is something of our own making. And many of the creatures may be found in the Dungeon Master Guide or the Player's Handbook or the Monsters Manual. However, we have tweaks to them. So, as far as arguments over what has what does what, you can put all those books away because they don't apply here. So, the orcs have attacked. The first one is attacking with an 18.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay.
Cigar.
So he swings. You take your swords and you kind of like cross him up as he's coming downward, stops his momentum, and you shoot him off to the side. Second one is attacking Luna. He rolled a 6.
No cigar.
Class. He's swinging for your legs. You kind of jump over. He tries to swing at your head. You duck under. The third one is back at Phoenix. He rolled a 17.
No cigar.
Okay. So this one is swinging for your hip. And you just take both swords and smack them off to the side. The last one is attacking Shaman. He rolled a 6. He missed.
Ooh! Can I use my wings to blow his weapon away?
No.
But you
Darn.
can blow him away.
You flap your wings, and as he's on his way in, the wind from the gust from your wings pushes him back. And his attack ends in failure. Back to the top of the order, the king.
Aww. What did he borrow?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yay!
So the king says, "Stand back. Watch me work."
Well,
Pulls out his sword. Slices across, spinning. One orc decapitated.
Oh!
He continues through his spin. Slashes the second one. Goes completely in half. From side to side, his top topples over. He comes out of his spin with an overhead on the third. Slices him right down the center. And as he finishes his slice down the middle of the third orc, he shakes the blood off of his sword and says, "It's good to be king.
Took my
okay,
kill.
how do I become a king?
You're born with the blood of a king. You must be nobility at birth."
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a paladin, but I'm not necessarily royalty, but I'm not exactly a commoner either.
Goes to Luna.
Frost sword.
Those.
So you swing your frost sword at the last remaining orc. The orc takes his axe, knocks your frost sword clean out of your hand. And as he does, he kind of gives you a little snicker. Phoenix.
Alrighty. Come on, don't let me down, Sword of Life Steel. Nice. 21 total.
Definitely hits. Roll
And
for damage.
1d. 10 plus 1. Looks like a 7 plus 2, 9 total.
Okay.
And of course, let's go with the fire sword. Or let's see what that does. Ooh, double hit. And that is 19 total.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Ah! 6 total. 1 for the sword, free.
Oh yeah.
For the
I get
fire
proficiency.
damage.
Okay.
That's right.
So you swing first with your lifesteal sword. You cut up. Gash goes all the way across his body. Then you come straight back down with the fire sword, slashing all the way through his body. The fire, you notice, kind of like melts part of it, and it kind of melds back together. And he just falls forward, eyes completely lifeless. You've defeated the orcs.
Now, let's see if I can steal some life from this guy with my life steal sword.
You cannot.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
death blow has to be done with the lifesteal sword.
Well, next time I'll do fire sword first, then life steal.
So, you have defeated the orcs. Are we going up the steps?
Well, first, EXP.
Okay, yeah. That's right. 12. So...
King annihilated half of them.
Yeah, the king, he gets plenty of XP. Luna, you get 800 XP. Phoenix, you get 700 XP. shaman,
Okay.
you get 500.
Not bad.
18,675.
So, what was it again? 700 XP?
Yes.
So that would put me at 11,550 EXP. Alrighty. Okay, so King will need you to dispel all the magic on the door. Hers.
Which direction are we going?
Let's go.
I
Right.
couldn't look through the keyhole on my door. Her, which I checked the door that is up the right set of stairs.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shaman checked the other door,
Yeah.
but we couldn't exactly get a good look inside of them before the doors healed themselves.
Well, I can only be in one place at a time, so which door would you like me to decide?
Do they lead to the same area?
Negative.
Okay.
Okay, how about we check the upper left door first?
I was gonna say upper right, but okay.
Okay, so you guys walk up the steps, trying carefully to not make a whole heck of a lot of noise. As you reach the top of the steps, the king casts Dispel Magic.
It hits, technically, because of his plus stats.
And yes, indeed, you see he holds out his hand, and you see this arcane energy ball kind of ball up in front of his hand. He touches the door, and you see all of this sparkling arcanic magic splash away. He then takes a key from his pocket, unlocks the door, and opens it.
Dude!
And he says, "There you go."
Well, at least you look cool while doing it.
Yep.
That's what it's like to be a king.
Roll for perception, please, everybody.
Oops.
Not natural, but 20.
Okay.
Well, it's sad news for you. I got a total 22.
I'm never gonna offer you popcorn again.
5.
So, Luna looks through the door. She goes, "Oh, there's a floor and a ceiling."
What about walls?
Cue the three of us
Two
just.
of you peer into this corridor,
Hey.
and what you see is the corridor has 4 rooms, 2 on either side, with a larger, more ornate door at the end of the hall.
Let me guess, King. That over there is your throne room?
No, not at all.
Let me guess. It has a much fancier door leading to it.
Actually, no.
Really?
That there is my bedroom.
Wow.
Oh.
Which means this hallway must be the sleeping quarters.
Correct, for the nobles.
Alrighty. And I have a feeling that we're not allowed into any of these rooms.
Under normal circumstances, you'd be correct. However, I can't be sure what's back here because I never had any kind of a spell on this door.
Which means these spells were probably added afterwards by the enemy.
That would be my guess.
Which means these rooms must hold some valuable assets.
Touch them, and you shall be punished.
Haha.
Hey, never said we were going to touch them, just said that there would be valuable assets here. Or me and the enemies are probably keeping some of their items in these rooms as well.
The cat's covering my
Couldn't tell you.
face.
Well, the only way to find out is to look.
Righto! So, there's 2 doors on either side.
In fact, let's get a little map drawn out.
Yeah, let me give you a visual here.
He tried. Oh, he's prepping his paws.
Licks me just to give a little love nibble.
Ah, he got me. He got me.
He's still trying to get you.
So what you are looking at, you are starting at the bottom here. The circles represent the ornate statues that are inside the castle. You have 2 doors on either side. Up close, you have 2 a little further, and then the main room up in front.
I'd say let's start with the first door on the left.
Okay.
Alright, so you're moving up and to the left.
I just reluctantly agree and follow while acting like I'm not being difficult.
Okay, so as you move upward and turn left, the door is locked.
Okay, looks like it's locked. We might either A, have to request a key, or B, okay, we find a way to open the door without the key.
I mean, I could break it down.
Last time we did that, had the door healed itself.
This is my castle. I don't want it destroyed.
I start breaking it down and dancing, not actually hitting the door.
I just stare at Shaman in utter disappointment and look at the king. I'm sorry
The
for
king
this
looks
idiot.
at you.
I'm sorry for this idiot.
Why me?
I enjoy.
Well,
being
it's safe to say
difficult.
that we walked into that one.
He takes out his key, he unlocks the door, opens it. You could always ask.
I like being difficult.
Mission accomplished.
Anyways, hey, now let's peer in.
So you
Through the
enter
crack
in.
in the
This
door.
this is a bedroom. You see a bed on the far wall. It looks like a noble of sorts sleeps here.
Now let's see if there's any added items that weren't here or back when the king owned the castle.
Okay.
Well, we wouldn't know the difference,
Ooh.
but apparently you would.
Yeah, that's a 21 total.
Okay. So you look around the room. You see that most of it has pretty much been ransacked.
Okay, looks like these guys decided to try stealing some stuff.
And you see a statuette that probably held armor at one point.
Okay, statue
You see a big painting on the wall right above the bed of the king, which has been shredded pretty much by claws, it looks like.
Okay, looks like we got some creatures with claws in this castle, which means probably some lizard folk.
Off to the left, you see what looks like a wardrobe. Do you want to open it?
Well, you know as they say, hey, every hiding space could hold something. Think that could try to jump out and bite your face off.
Minute.
Okay, that looks to be a 13 on my investigation, I guess.
Okay. So you go up to the wardrobe, you open the top, you see shredded shirts. You see some things that look like maybe might have had something there, but are somehow missing. Portions of clothes. You open some of the drawers; they're completely empty.
Okay, so this room has been entirely ransacked. Heck, as is to the obvious eye, and it looks like, heck, they looked in every single whole area possible, which means it's most likely even the restroom that could be in this area might also be ransacked.
Yes, it appears that they have gone through just about everything.
Which means we can most likely expect the same thing out of these other rooms.
Yeah, for
I'd
sure.
say, hey, since there's 3 rooms left to check, Heck, we better look fast to see if we can catch this thief.
Actually, there's a total of 5 total.
I need to check my room.
Yeah, let's check the king's room next. Because if they've already ransacked this room, it's most likely possible that they've ransacked the other 3 rooms and are currently in the king's quarters.
You leave the room, you start down the corridor.
5 total.
As you walk down the corridor, you see, really gorgeous statues. You see a lot of very fancy artwork, and most of it has either been clawed or some type of markings on it that look like probably weren't there originally.
Looks like
man, I hate art.
Engraved.
You get up to the king's door. What are we gonna do?
King, by all means.
He reaches out to grab the door handle. He's zapped by something.
Oh, jeez. Looks like looks like an enchantment was put on the door.
Indeed.
Gotta dispel it.
He casts Dispel Magic. Again, you see this arcane sparkle come off of the doors. A little bit of smoke kind of billows up. He opens the door slightly.
Alright, time to peek through. Okay, let's all peek through because then, and one of us might notice something.
I'm not peeking through. I got a 5 total.
Same.
Seriously, am I the only one who's actually getting something perspective here?
Yeah, I got a 5 total.
I got a 17 total.
Okay, so the two of you kind of get down on the ground because you kind of have to be at different levels to be able to see. So you're both kind of on the ground and you say, I see a carpet.
I see
Okay, baby boy.
floor.
That's a nice carpet. And you start talking amongst each other as to how nice this carpet really is.
I just sigh and peek through like an actual spy.
So you peer through into the king's bedroom.
Hey, private.
As you're looking through the crack in the door, you see the bed, and you see, like a canopy coming down. Very, very, royal-esque. As you are looking as much as you can see, you see, looks like something is on the bed. Something large.
Something large is on the bed.
But you can't tell exactly what.
Sorry, whiskers. Okay, there's something on the bed, something large. It's either an ogre, or
Loot.
some kind of salamander.
I see loot.
Because of what I can tell, the creature that ransacked this place
Carpet.
has had claws.
Carpet looks really nice.
What are we going to do?
Well, we're gonna have to take it by surprise, because if it's sleeping, that means
Stealth.
we can try to stealth and deal a good bit of damage to it.
Stealth
stealth
can't-
roll?
Can't risk getting caught. 15 total.
9.
Yeah, I got 15.
9.
Okay. So you're going to go in. The king is going to be in front. The two of you are going to be behind him, and you're going to be behind all of them. You're kind of like in a diamond formation. The king creeps up, very, very quiet, tiptoeing through the room. He raises his sword. He stabs down immediately. As soon as he does, the two of you do the same exact thing. What you have found is an Orog.
Orog?
Orog.
An
He
orc?
is a magical orc being.
Oh, an ogre.
No.
Not an ogre. An Orog.
An ogre.
Orog.
Ogre.
Don't argue with the dungeon master. I will find 57 different ways to kill off your character.
Ooh, with fireball?
Don't tempt me.
How?
58.
So as he's hit, he takes a ton of damage. Give me a roll for...
I would say I use my fire sword for this.
Okay.
So that would be a 1d10 and plus fire damage.
Okay.
Wait, don't we need to roll for initiative?
No, this was a stealth attack. He didn't know you were there yet.
So since my fire sword would be activated at this time, and fire sword activate, hey, that would be 8 total damage. 5 from the sword, or which means 7 from the sword, 1 from the fire.
Okay. Luna, roll me some damage.
19.
Youch.
19 damage?
No. Well, what am I supposed to be rolling anyway?
Your frost sword damage.
Yeah.
Whatever your frost sword gets.
2d10.
There you go.
So yeah, 19.
19.
Nice.
Okay. The king rolls for his damage. 10.
Really, Whiskers?
So you all stabbed for an appendage. I mean, this is a large creature. He's not like your standard orc. He's kind of got a big pot belly. He has armor on as he's been sleeping in the king's bed. One of you gets into his arm. The other hits the other arm. The king kind of goes after the leg. And he kind of tries to pin him down to the bed. Shaman goes after the other leg. But the three of you have already hit. So as your weapon comes down, he kind of moves his leg off to the side while he's writhing in pain. He's extremely hurt, but he now knows you're here.
Now we roll for initiative.
Now you roll for initiative.
15 total.
You said 18?
Oh!
Plus 1, 19.
Yeah.
19.
I have 15 total. Go for my initiative.
Okay. Luna or Shaman, who's going to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. I'm gonna use my scythe. I don't hit. I have a 10.
So you swing with your scythe, but the Orog rolls off of the bed to get up onto his feet to try to mount some type of attack. Luna.
9.
Plus 3.
12.
Does not hit. So you're swinging at the same time he is as the Orog is rolling off the bed. Your sword hits the bed. You see some cuts now in the bed because of the weapons. And the king is panicking. No! Not my bed!
Don't worry. Hey, we can sew it back together.
You had better! Phoenix.
Alright. Hey,
How
just
much
to make
did
sure I
the
don't cause
sheet
any more
cost?
damage to this room, I'm going to put away my fire sword.
Must have been Egyptian cotton.
And then I grab my sword of lifesteal and
3,000 count.
and my battle axe.
Yeah,
Starting with the battle axe. I don't think it's gonna hit.
8.
As for the sword of lifesteal, also doesn't hit.
Use a different die. it might not like you.
So you swing both as the Orog is now on his feet. You jump on the bed so as to not cut it. You swing, he ducks under. You're just up a little bit too high for it. You try to bring your sword down, he sidesteps.
Can't hit
That
that.
brings it to the king.
Uh-oh.
That was a good chunk of popcorn too.
The king with his sword runs, jumps on the bed, tries to like thrust through the Orog's head. The Orog again just kind of moves his head off to the side. Sword flies by, king flies by. And now it's the Orog's turn.
That was awfully comedic.
The Orog charges, and he's charging directly at you. You take both of your weapons out. You swing his great axe off to the side, launching him forward, slams into the wall, turns around with a really nasty look.
Cat.
And we are back to Shaman.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for attack.
With what?
16! With my scythe.
With what?
Bone
All
Reaper.
right. So what about your plus?
16 hits.
Oh,
Well-
yeah, my plus. That makes it a 19.
19 hits.
Yeah, 19 would definitely hit. But if a 16 hit, that means he probably has about 15 or 16 armor class.
So that is going to be 6 plus 1.
So 7 damage.
7 damage. Then he gets necrotic damage per turn. But I'm going to use my my first team blade bonus attack.
Okay.
Second attack. I miss. Terribly.
He missed.
Okay.
Terribly.
So you take your scythe, you swing, the attack lands, you see it burst through his armor and gash through his arm, blood coming out from there. You go for a second attack, he ducks underneath.
From the pain, right?
No, he just saw it coming.
Oh.
Luna.
Mm-hmm. It done came off.
Oof.
Huh? Oh, what?
Yikes.
22.
22. Definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
Was it an nat?
No, it was a 19.
Okay.
6 damage.
What
Okay.
came off?
So you swing your frost sword. It gashes at the base of the leg, like where the thigh is. And you see it cut in. Your sword's kind of lodged in the leg a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for your ice damage.
4.
Okay. So you see the frost start to build across its leg. Its leg encased in ice. He cannot move, but that's as far as it goes.
Alright, so looks like he's frozen there.
Goes to Phoenix.
Alrighty, battle axe. Let's see how we can do. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna try a different die. A sword of lifesteal. Even worse.
Swing your axe. He ducks the axe. The sword of lifesteal comes up toward his frozen leg. He grabs it and pulls it up off the ground and moves it to the other side. Your sword just misses.
King.
Brings us to the king. Okay. So the king charges in with his long sword. He slashes across the chest. You see as another gash cuts across his chest and starts to bleed out. He's looking pretty rough, but he's still on his feet. And it is now his turn to attack. 14 to armor class.
Does not pass.
So he swings at you. You take your axe and smack it off to the side. And we are back to the top of the order. Shaman.
Yes. I was grabbing drink.
It is your attack.
I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before.
Can I get this thing back on there?
I am Bone Reaper.
Okay.
14 total.
You can have the Coke that's in the fridge.
You swing your Reaper.
Bone Reaper.
Yeah, you swing your Bone Reaper. He sees it coming. He goes like this. Just barely missing.
Ah! But I get a bonus attack.
You do.
So I'm going to try again.
What'd you get?
2.
A 2. You swing that Reaper. It comes across. He takes his great axe and he pins your Reaper to the ground. You are stuck in like a bent over position with the Reaper on the ground and his axe over top of it. Luna.
Sword. 20. Not 20.
How do you want to do this?
Oh. I didn't get a single hit. No way, I got one hit. Oh wait, I forgot to roll for necrotic damage.
Decapitate him.
Ooh,
Okay.
baseball.
Okay, so you clench your frost sword, you bring it over by your shoulder, you step in, you swing, you see it cut straight across its neck, you spin all the way around, and as you come back around, you cleave right through the back half of his neck, his head pops off. You set the sword on this side and you go, batter up! You knock it across the room, it hits off the wall, hits the ground. His body tumbles to the ground.
My side!
Blood is pouring out onto the nice royal carpet.
My
He
side's still
goes,
underneath.
My carpet! My carpet!
I'm sorry.
My bed! You've destroyed my room!
I
Blame
just
the
walk
Orag.
over to the head and pick it up and just grab up a little brush and just start brushing in the carpet.
I'm so.
Be gone, peasants! Leave me to my room.
I'm
My
imagining.
now destroyed room.
I'm just imagining.
Hey, do you have a
I'm
window
trying
I
to
can
get
throw
my
this head
scythe
out of?
out from under the body.
Of course there's a window, it's right over there.
Prepare her the head like a baseball, and baseball throw it right out the window.
I'm still trying to get my
Goes
scythe out
flying.
from
You hear it
under the body.
when it hits the ground. And then you hear a bunch of orcs.
Well, that might scare him into running away because that's one of the most powerful troops just got killed.
Get out of my room!
I'm still trying to get my scythe out from under the body.
work on that first? Getting his scythe out.
Get out!
I can't. I need my scythe, or else it debonds
He
with me.
kicks the Orog off of your scythe.
Yes, thank you.
Leave me!
I just rush out.
You all three leave the room.
Okay, so that could have gone better. Like, far better.
Orog.
What do we do now?
Orog.
Ain't no
I'm
way I'm gonna be able
thinking-
to loot it.
I'm thinking we just walk to the other door.
XP.
Oh yeah, XP.
Oh yeah, XP.
Oh yeah, XP.
Oh, yeah,
So,
XP.
Luna, you get 450.
Pull. Not a lot.
Phoenix, you get 200.
Okay,
I
so
got
that puts
that.
me up
Shaman,
to...
you get 200.
Okay. Easy math this time.
So now I'm up to 11,750 XP.
14,575.
19,125.
You know, I have a dire... I still have my direwolf summon. Like, this guy ain't going away until he dies. He's already dispel him, and I'm not gonna dispel him.
True.
But he should take the same rules as the rest of us.
Make him a bard.
Sadly, direwolves cannot have jobs.
Yes, sure they can. I went to a pet summons a steed cafe, and I saw a couple dire wolves being waiters,
Something different.
taking stuff to tables.
I can't get this little ball back on there.
On where? Oh no.
Put it down. Don't. Put it back.
Huh,
Alright.
Put it back.
nice orb.
So, I'm going to take a quick break. For that time, gentlemen, do me a favor and tell them about your characters.
I'll let him get his monologue done with.
I need to get my monologue. So, DM's gone. Let's chat. My character is called Shaman Shade. I am a warlock. And I'm a dragonborn. I have the ancestors of the green and black dragons. That means I can breathe acid and poison, and I have resistance to those two abilities.
I don't know if the little class thingy is.
I also am level 5 with
This is too
14,575 XP. I have a total of 21 hit points, and I have the class features of, well, the first two are Eldridge Invocation, Pack Magic. Then I also have Magical Cunning. No idea what that does. I also have I also have the Score feat, which allows me to boost 2 of my
I'm thinking
scores. I also have Pact of Blade, which allows me to make a blade, well, invocated to me. I also have Firsting Blade, which allows me to take another action with attacking. I have spells,
I'd say replace it.
I'm thinking
and
of replacing it.
also, here's my backstory. I don't want to read it, but Shaman Shade, a dragonborn from a faraway
Try
land,
summarizing.
whom comes from a long line of warlocks, was granted a dual specialty of poison and acid, black and green dragon coloring. I'm thinking emerald green, but I made a pact with a celestial. I believe it was CR2, if you know what that is. Anyways, I ran into Luna whilst foraging for food. I began foraging because my homeland, Ravenous Plains, was becoming barren and needed food and resources.
Guess you could say it became ravenous.
I didn't actually hit him. It was a light tap on the forehead. Alright, your turn.
My name is Phoenix Raikiri. I am I'm a
There's a bumblebee at
well at the moment I'm a human paladin,
He is.
and
always.
who was granted this role because I was actually pretty good with a sword and shield. Oh, and they could actually tell that I knew a little bit more than I should when I was at the age of when I became a paladin. And I'm a reincarnated being, and so I lived many, many lives. Some of which I can hardly recall. Although I think one life I was a elf bard. Not too sure about that one. I'll have to check back in with the gods afterwards. But I'm currently looking for a legendary sword. I have no idea where I put it. All I know is I left it somewhere.
Of course you did. It has to be somewhere.
Hey, it's not my fault that I can't remember where I put it.
It is.
It's not. No, really, it's not my fault. Every time I reincarnate, I lose some of my memories.
It's always your fault. You should choose to not reincarnate at some point.
Hey, I can't help it. Reincarnation, it just happens automatically.
You sure?
The bumblebee just went down the drain.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, no, it didn't.
oh.
Be careful. So, chat, how's it going? I am Shaman Shit. I can't do this. Anyways. I guess I should start talking about everything else I have. Equipment-wise, I have 2 daggers, a arcane focus orb, occult lore, scholar's pack, which allows me to write maps. I have 15 wood bundles, 16 scales, salamander scales, 4 sticks, 34 pounds of boar meat, a fire axe, a pot made of salamander scales, and wood javelins the size of toothpicks. I am alignment neutral evil. And I speak common and draconic. I also have 150 gold pieces, 15 silver pieces. I have a lot of spells. And I have a water skin, a singular water skin, a map, a dog statue, and 50 pounds of bear meat. I have a sickle, a lightning sword, a bone scythe, which I named Bone Reaper, and a rod of resurrection. Oh, you're back. Both of you.
And I am the DM. I am chaotic evil.
Shut the heck up.
I would say you're more chaotic neutral.
No, he's evil.
No, he's chaotic
100%.
neutral.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are back. Crisis averted.
Yep.
So you have re-entered the corridor. The king is currently in his room
Sobbing.
sobbing.
Okay, so until he's done
Sobbing.
crying, and we can't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah. I wish I pickpocketed him. Oh, well. Too late now.
What would you like to do?
We may as well take a plenty enough rest to recover all of our stuff. But the problem is I think my baseball throw may have also alerted some of the more stronger forces, so we'll have to be ready for that. Although we could always hide in one of the desolate rooms as we rest.
True. I walk into one of the only room we opened. I immediately start patting the ground with my feet and hands, and then curl up into a ball.
Okay, so we're taking a nap.
Apparently.
Well, we're gonna need
That's what I chose.
a long enough rest as to recover all of our HP and spell slots. If we ever used any. I don't think we did.
We didn't use any spell slots. I only took 1 point of damage.
Go to bed, nephew.
No.
Well, it is 12:07.
Now,
So,
Yeah.
as we take a rest, we want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Master Pastor, 48-time legendary.
let me do this. Thank you, Uncle Master Pastor, 48-time Hall of Famer, Sir Uncle Legend Bishop, Professor of all time.
And thank you for anyone else that watches this over the course of time. We are going to continue this again. Next off day is?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
I'll say whenever we can.
We'll be back in, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified when we go live again with the continuation of our adventure, which is the Kingdom of Wisteria. Thank you all for being here. Hope you all have a phenomenal awesome night. Anything to add?
Moth.
Peace.
Moth.
Boo.
Moth.